Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to RuneScape. So, we have found the Elder Hall. I don't know what we're doing here just yet. Oh, it looks like there's two... Oh yeah, there's two missing because... Okay, that makes sense. By Saint Elora, there they are. We must ascertain their status, and quickly. Do you have somewhere else you need to be? Another pressing matter demands my attention, yes, but first we must check each of the eggs. Alright. This fool's egg. This looks like fire. Bix egg. Ah, it's plants, not fire. Their appearance matches the broken shells we found on RuneScape. I don't think there is any doubt that these are eggs of the Elder Gods. Can we do anything with them? Destroy them? Not with anything we have with us. Inside these spheres is a thick soup of anima, more concentrated than anything I've ever felt before. The divine flesh of false gods such as Zamrak is so resilient that only a handful of things in this universe can damage them. It feels like we should check another. It feels like we should check another. Okay. Try to get the cadence of that sentence correct. Alright. Hello. Wen's egg. It is the same with this as the last. What is? They are not completely asleep. Perhaps they sleep fitfully. We don't know anything about these things. Maybe that's normal. Saren told me she could sense them from afar. She said they'd become disturbed recently as a result of Karabak's trying to poison them with his device. Can you detect any trace of the shadow anima Karabak was producing? No, although the quantity would be a trace at best. This is not my area of expertise. You're not wrong there. Quiet. Excuse me? I said it's quiet in here. Orally, yes, though the magical vibrations of the eggs are verging on painful to my senses. Let us check the last egg before we leave. Alright. These rooms are so cool. Oh my god. I got basalt deltas here with crystals running through them. That is awesome. Fool's egg. This one's the same, seemingly healthy. And slightly disturbed indeed. Did Saren tell you anything else? She said another huge release of shadow anima would probably cause them to start hatching. What could cause that? As we know of, only Karapak's device. And Full destroyed it. Yes, it does look like they're going to hatch naturally anytime soon. I cannot say for sure, but comparing the scene with that we witnessed on Frenske, I would say not. The concentration of anima within, although incredibly high, is not overflowing in the same way we saw in the vision. What about something artificially increasing the concentration of anima nearby? Could that increase the concentration high enough for them to start hatching? This is all speculation, based on what we've seen, perhaps. What could do that? The death of a god or the destruction of an elder artifact would release a blast of energy. So we should try avoid killing any gods in this chamber. That would be my recommendation. So what do we do now? For now, nothing. As I said, all the matters demand my attention. That's it? The eggs are here, and they are secure. You may remain here and study them if you wish. We should probably avoid making their location known. Zamrak or Saradomin would surely try to steal the power for themselves. We still haven't done anything to avert the threat. Knowledge is power, is it not? We know more than we did before. Regardless, I have spent enough time here. I must report to my lord. That was abrupt. Yeah, although I thought he'd have a plan to actually stop them from hatching. Well, I'm gonna stay around here and study them. Perhaps I can figure something out. All's well that ends well. In fact, I'd go as far as to say, quest complete. Quest complete, really. You could stop patting yourself on the back for a second. You might notice something important. Stop trying to spoil it. I never get to say quest complete. You're just jealous. Ariane felt weird the way that she was saying things. Stop being a simpleton and pay attention. To what? Who found the eggs? We all did. We worked as a team, powered by pure friendship. Obviously, but who actually found the Elder Halls? Well, Azanadra and Ariane did. Exactly. Bunny Ears made a beeline for the finish line while we tripped around one dead end after another. I'd hardly call them dead ends. We learned all sorts of interesting things. None of it relevant, though. Well, not directly relevant. No, not per se. And the crown, too. Why the plan with the crown? The crown was a powerful artifact. It was a good lead. Surely between them, this crowd of ancient wizards could know what the crown wouldn't work. They're not omniscient just because they're old. Look at you, you're practically senile. Even if they didn't know, surely they'd realize that Saradomin wouldn't help us. This is all circumstantial nonsense. What about Trindine? Why was she even there? Well, she was, commentating? Maybe she was there to provide comic relief. We got her all those different, difficult to enter places, but all she did was stand there whilst we found nothing. You're right, we need to check. I'm sorry, did you say something? I have a feeling that Trindine may not have been completely honest with me. I'm gonna go ask her about it. Alright, well let me know how that goes. I'm gonna prioritize studying the egg so we can save the world. Back to Caradet. We deserve an explanation. Is that actually Ariane? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Back to Caradet. I have a bad feeling about leaving Ariane alone here. Something about the way she was talking felt very, off to me. I mean, it might just be that I don't know her as well as I would like to think, but the way she was, like, pointing questions felt very strange. Something is off somewhere, and in my head it was Ariane, but it may have been Trindine. I don't know. All right. I mean, there are a lot of quests where we kind of like randomly wander around and do a bunch of stuff that doesn't have. Oh, we're continuing right from here. Oh, won't let me interact with anything while the quest is active. Oh, wait, no, goddammit, what did that say? Did we leave that blank observation thing in the bank? I think we probably need it. Ah, okay. The blank observation. Well, let's go get that. All right. Time for some... So we're probably gonna see what the memories are. We're gonna see what their plan is. I would assume. Okay, there we go. I don't need that open. There we go. All right. Yes. Now we have the blank observation. Is Sleeske's mask gonna talk to me again here? Not quite, no. Okay. There's no one here. Curses, she's evaded us again. Do you smell that? Smell what? Your awful feet? Anima. Not just any anima. I think our friend Trindine is leaking. Leaking? Why would she be leaking? Azanadra did say he supercharged her after her release to make up for missing so many rituals. Maybe we can find her some of her memories. I don't see any wisps around, though. You idiot, they're deep within the Shadow Realm. Oh, how do we get there? Just go stand near one of those big pylons. That should fill you up with something horrible. What I have to do is stand near the Shadow Echoes. Hit enough of them, and it should work. Okay. So I need to stand next to the pylon. Okay, and then I stand next to the anchors. The energy you carry activates the anchor. 3 more! Do I have to stand next to this again? Nope, okay. Actually, there's some over here. I might as well just go do these ones. Right? They're just back here. Fantastic. 2 more. Yeah, there's 8 of these total, so I don't have to worry about that too much. I could go through there and then but I think it's faster if I just go up this way. Let's get this one since we're right here. One more. Fantastic. And here we go. Oh, finally, that feels so much better. Let's just find the memories quickly. Do you see any Trindine wisps? I think I see some over there. Harvest Trindine wisp. Fantastic. Oh, are we gonna get like 50 of these again? Alright. Harvest of the Trindine Spring. So I guess everyone whose memories function like this, this happens to everybody? Especially people who would have overflowing anima. So I wonder if, like, it wouldn't happen to regular people because they don't have overflowing anima. Or maybe it could happen to regular people and there's just, like, really, really tiny memory wisps kind of everywhere. That'd be very interesting. Alright. Oh, that's plenty. Try the blank observation now. Maybe that's enough. What does it say? Ugh, I hate Majard memories. Can anyone read them? You can, imbecile. Oh, that's right. Okay, press the thingy against your forehead and let's see what's in there. This has got to be the longest con in history. 5,000-year undercover operation and still undetected? I'm not sure if that counts as a colossal success or a colossal failure. Just need to figure out what the code phrase is and he'll recognize my authority. I have to say, as much as Succulus was a gluttonous dolt, he was ambitious planned a heist like this. Sixellus? I don't know who that is. Almost seems like something Sleescape would try to pull off. She was planning to steal something. Sounds more like someone else was planning to steal something and she's trying to find them. Steal what, though? I suppose we have to backtrack to all the places we've already been. For the record, I don't support this enabling behavior. The places we've visited the Trindine are the Wizard's Tower, Hall of Memories, and Sahar City. Ah, then I'll see how right I am. Ah, okay, so we need... Okay, I got it. So now we're going back to those places that we were at before. Oh, does this count? Do I have to collect all these too? I'm not entirely sure if this is what this is. I don't know why I would need to collect more of these here if I need to go to those other places also. Okay. 31. Fantastic. Alright. Ooh, crack, 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 crack. Let's see. No, that's the wrong button. Let's get back those. She's been using me to access places that she shouldn't have accessed. Okay. Oh, that's plenty. Try the blank observation now. I don't have anything to be used to charge this. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't... Okay. Alright. So let's teleport to the Hall of Memories. I can do that by doing this. There we go. Fantastic. Let's enter the pool. I have a bad feeling about this. Error. Unauthorized access. What? Memory has been accessed by an unauthorized user. Which memory? Which user? The memory labeled the Elder Crown was accessed by unauthorized non-intruder Trindine. What was in that memory? Memory error. Memory contents erased. Thank you, Archivist. Maybe Trindine has been a keen student of history. You're so naive. We still need to check the Sahar City and the Wizard's Tower. Was she after the crown? Saradomin's crown? Alright. That might be what's going on here. Alright, let's see. So let's head here. And I am very close to having all of the things necessary to finish all the quests. The only thing left I have is to get 3,000 souls in the Well of Souls. And did I just see... Oh no, that was the shitty stranger. I thought I saw a penguin. Or maybe I did. Hold on. Did I see a penguin? Man. No, I didn't. Huh. I wonder why I thought that. That's weird. I need 3,000 souls in the Well of Souls, which I am very close to, actually. And I can get it very quickly when I get one more level up in Necromancy. So that's what I've been doing off camera. It's getting my Necromancy to 103, and then I can have the maximum multiply, and then I'll just get the Well of Souls filled up super quick. Oh, whoop, I always do that. All right, let's try this again. You were here earlier today. Yes? How could you show your face here? Where is it? Wait, where's what? The book you stole. Hold on, slow down. What book? The Cartelian Heresy. It's missing. And your companion was in the section of the library earlier. Trindine stole a book? Don't act innocent. I'm sorry. She may have been deceiving me. What was that book about? Just so happens I'm a bit expert in that field. The Cartelian Heresy is a research volume that investigates the story about Saradomin dating back to the Third Age. As is well known, Saradomin was a human before he discovered a powerful artifact, the Crown of Saradomin, which turned him into a god. Supposedly, during the Third Age, he mislaid his crown temporarily in the province of Cartelia, and lost most of his power before he was able to reclaim both. Most records of this event have been lost, but some say intentionally destroyed, but the Cartelian Heresy pieces together the scant documentary evidence that remains. So you're saying that if Saradomin is separated from his crown, he loses his power? Oh, no, I very much doubt it. But that's what some people seem to have believed in the distant past. Interesting. He's trying to distract me by flattering my expertise. What about my book? I'll try to return the book if I can. Right now I have the feeling something terrible is going to happen. This seems just like a string of unlikely coincidences, la la la. Trindine is clearly researching Saradomin's crown, and you just think it's a coincidence. Yes. We still need to check Sahar City. Fantastic. Okay. I probably don't need these Trindine memories. Now that we're in the thick of it. Maybe they'll be destroyed after the end of the quest. I don't know. I can't examine them. A fragment of Trindine's memory. I don't know why it would allow me... If I don't need more of them, I don't know why it would allow me to get more. That is kind of weird. I would expect those memory fragment... Or the wisps to disappear once we got done with the... the memory. But then again, sometimes they just kind of overlook stuff like that while making a quest. Okay, here we go. Let's find our way into the Sahar City. There we go. Sahar City. Fantastic. Alright, and then I'm assuming we're going back to the library. Unless the guys are still in the middle of the area. I guess we could check that first. I mean, we're gonna go there on the way through. How did she notice the library on the way here? Did the library move at some point? Gall. You came back. When I was here earlier, was Trindine asking about anything other than the eggs of the masters? Yes, Trindine asked many questions of Tahar Galakot and others. Questions about what? Questions about tools of the masters. Interested in kiln, catalyst, other tools. Was there anything in particular she wanted to know? Yes. Especially talk about locator. How to use, how to handle safely. What's the locator? Tool of the masters. Used to locate other tools. Very handy to have. Isn't that what Saradomin's crown does? You don't say. Thanks, Gall. Thanks, human. Great. There, you see? I told you. Fine, I admit it. It's a miracle, you were right. What do we do now? Oh, I don't care. I just wanted him to admit I was right. Maybe we should stop them? Let's talk to Ariane. She can help figure out exactly what Trindine is planning. She's probably still wasting her time at the Elder Halls. Great. So now we're going back to... We're just looping back around. This is a wild goose chase at this point. Alright. So, we're ending this quest back... Or ending this episode... Or we're going back to where we started at the beginning of this episode. Alright, we've just gone in a big circle. Okay. Here we go. Go to Sophanum. Fantastic. Okay. Let's make our way back to the halls of... Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting that if you click too far away, it doesn't register and it stops you in your tracks. That happens to me all the time. Especially when I'm trying to, like, go long distances. There we go. I have found the door. The Sphinx. Plague cow. Oh, pet. Wait. You can pet the plague cow? Why can you pet the plague cows? That's so weird. Alright. Let's make our way over here again. And then, how do we get down into the Elder Hall if... Do I need a fire rune to... Do I need a fire rune to get into the Elder Hall? Yes. Oh, it just puts us down here. Oh, PolarizedMoon. You know, these eggs are fascinating. I knew they were powerful, but... Each egg is like a million, no, a trillion runestones just compressed down into a tiny space. You could power... Well, you could power anything. That's fascinating, but I think we may have a problem. Trindine was researching Saradomin's crown. What? I don't know why, but all the locations we visited together while I was researching the eggs, she was researching the crown. Why? I think she might be trying to steal it. We already found the eggs. I know, but... So, what's going on? If it was something helpful, why wouldn't they just tell us? Do you have anything of hers, something personal? Why? Well, I'm a seer. If you have something of hers, maybe I can spy on her. No, I don't think so. Hey, dummy, you literally have a magic battery full of her memory. Can't get more personal than that? Oh yeah, of course. What about this? I absorbed some of her shed anima in Caradet. Anima containing her memories. Yes, that could work. Let me see. Oh, wow. It's gonna be intense. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Take my hand. Hello. Is anyone there? Who goes there? We seek Sir Lance of the Temple Knights. Unwisely you have sought me out. None may uncover this place and live. But we're Temple Knights. Oh, jolly good. That's fine then. Oh, Sir Sond. It is Surveillance. It is indeed a pleasure to finally meet you in person. I am Surveillance, Director of Operations. Welcome to my headquarters. What in bloody hell can I do for you, or what? I want to know why... One moment, are we? Omnis una manet nox, Grand Master Velinus. Oh, he's a demon. Praetor Trindine. Oh, thank the empty lord. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting? About 5,000 years, apparently. Hold on, let me get out of this costume. Oh, yeah, Velinus. That's the mouth demon. Oh, that feels so much better. Things do chafe. I knew going in the operation would deep cover, but I have to say I didn't expect this, quite this bloody deep. 5,000 years. 5,000 blinking years. Oh, why? It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, sorry. I think your handler died about 4,900 years ago. Been running a secret organization since the Third Age. I infiltrated all of the factions. I waited for orders. Nothing. I avenged our nation by aiding the ultimate defeat of Zamorak. Still nothing. Excuse me. I oversaw the complete reconstruction of human civilization. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a word. Not a peep. Excuse me. Eventually I have to say, I did get bored. I had to find some way of whiling away the centuries, didn't I? I started embedding puns into Asgardian lineages. That took absolutely forever. I'm sorry, what? I mean, ceramic vase. You have to respect the artistry. But not a single word. What an imaginable cock-up where the Erebus. You've been for all of history. Well, if you've been living a life of luxury, I was trapped in the deep shadow realm under Caradet. Okay, I'll admit that's worse. At least I could get olives delivered. About those orders, though. Do you have anything for me? Excuse me? Yes, Sir Sond, what is it? What is going on? Oh, the power behind the throne, isn't it? You know what that feeling you've always had? Oh, what feeling? The feeling that things aren't what they seem. The feeling that someone else is in control. The feeling that someone else is pulling strings behind the scenes. Yes? Well, that was me. Bit of a wheeze, eh? I can't. This is madness. Alright. I can see you're finding this challenging. Let's see if I can explain it in simpler terms. Let's cast our minds back about 5,000 years in the past. One happens to find oneself in command of the Order of the Temple of Zaros. But things aren't going so well for our chaps. The Imperial Order's long gone. The Pontifex Maximus is missing in action. The Praetorian Prefect has buggered off to Lord knows where. Your friend here never returned from Caradet. I've lost control of Santistan thanks to Zamorak. Bleeding savages are running rampant all over the Empire. The whole place is an absolute bloody shambles. So Grand Old Duke Sexilus, who's running the whole show now, there's no one left, comes up with a plan, And quite the plan it was. Sardoman's doing about the best old Sexilus reckons on account of its crown. So he comes to me and tells me to take the entire Order of Knights in a deep cover operation. Reckons if we can pinch the crown, that'll put the Zarosians back on top again. I mean, it seems like a rather large demand to me, but never let that be said that I'm not one to rise to the challenge. So a part of our plan, of course, comes out without a hitch, absolutely smashing job. Obviously, Sardoman's suspicions at first, but Zarosians are converting all over the Empire. After we take the Angel of Death, our loyalty and usefulness are beyond question. The only problem is, Sexilus gets nobbled long before he has a chance to actually pull off the heist. And now here I am, stuck with the Pseudopodia, swinging in the wind with no orders, no direction. Sardoman doesn't take long conquering the whole continent. My last orders were to help where I can, so that's what I do. Got to get orders from somewhere, what? Had a few close calls here and there. A few chaps needed to be put out of the picture. The less about the King Valence, the better. Anyway, long story short, I'm still here and hoping my orders were finally arrived. Sometimes I think I've been better off in the abyss with the others than stuck here this whole time. This is unbelievable. I'll expose you, I'll tell everyone. Will you, though? What do you mean? Well, you've seen behind Blue Boy's curtains, haven't you? Maybe even more than villainous here. I mean, he claims the authority of a god, but he isn't a god, is he? He's just a man, and a fallible one at that. Yes. Speaking purely for myself, I don't put much stock in faith. I'm more an orders sort of chap. Just wind me up and point me in the right direction, that's good enough for me. You strike me as more of a man of principle. I am. I've always sought to do what is right. Choice seems obvious to me. What choice? You can continue to serve the whim of a jumped-up warlord, or you can join us and actually accomplish something with your life. You mean serve Zaros? You already pledged your allegiance to the Temple Knights, dear boy. This is just the next logical extension of that. Sometimes doing what's right isn't the same thing as doing what Sardoman commands you to. Isn't the very reason you joined in the first place? No, I will not. Do you even know what Zaros is planning? He doesn't answer the likes of us, Sir Sond. If we needed to know, I'm sure he'd tell us. How can you know what he's doing is right? Yes, Sardoman has made mistakes. I'm sure he will again. He doesn't need the moral authority of a god to be a leader who wants the best for his people. Doesn't need to be right all the time to be right. And when the alternative is ancient manipulative deceiver, I know where my loyalties lie, and of seeing you two, I'm more convinced than ever. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. I will stop if I have to. I'd rather think you won't. Is he dead? No, just unconscious. We can tie him up here. You're going soft, Praetor. Well, he grows on you, and is it really necessary to murder everyone? I suppose not. So, orders. 2 things, actually. The boss wants his knights back. Plus, we still need to steal the crown. Oh, you actually want to finish the original plan. That's the idea. Well, the Temple Knights are already good and ready. Most of them, anyway. Chaps who have completed their final initiation already know that we serve another. And they're good and ready for the true master to be revealed. Owen here never made it that far, of course, and I have my doubts about Certify, but the rest should be in smashing shape. What we really need, though, is a sniff of the old loyalty aura to assure them. I suppose we can't expect a visit from the top. Unlikely. He's delegated this task to us. As expected. That's rather his MO. Well, I do have a backup plan. Easiest way I can see is to recover an artifact known as the Frostenhorn. Which... Ah, yes, we already have that. Pontimax thought we might need it. Ah, absolutely splendid. I must say it's nice to be working with professionals again. When the moment comes, I'll give a peep on the old horn, broadcast after the after effects on me. Then zing zang zoop and Bob's your uncle. As for stealing the crown, the plan is a little out of date. But as luck would have it, as recent events could be to our advantage. You see, Sardomin is feeling somewhat guilty about abandoning his followers here on Gielinor so soon after returning. I happen to have dug up a ceremony of sorts which should fit the bill nicely, while giving the opening we need. Tell me more. Fantastic. A secret plot. Intrigue. Betrayal. So much for the word Guardian, more like Stooge Guardian. They've captured Owen, and they're planning to steal Sardomin's crown. We have to get to Falador immediately. They have a chance to... They deserve a chance to explain, at least. Apparently they don't trust you, or they would have included you in their plans. I guess that is a good point. So the Temple Knights have been working for Zeros the whole time. That is such an interesting plot twist. I don't think I ever would have... I did think it was kind of weird that there's the White Knights and then the Temple Knights, and they both functionally did the same thing, kind of. But now it all makes sense. There aren't two sets of White Knights. There's one set of White Knights and one set of White Knights that are actually Zerosian Knights. That's such an interesting... Oh, Ariane. Hello, you're already here. Hurry, they're about to begin. Noble Knights of Falador, wise Temple Knights of the Temple, we are graced today again by our Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, our God of Gods. Please, join me in supplication, and we welcome the Polemarchus Autocrator, the Lord of Light, Sardomin. Most faithful, we thank you sincerely for attending. Since our return to Gielinor, your faith and loyalty have never wavered. We have been away too long since these last few years, preoccupied with other matters. We have not lavished you with the attention our devotion has merited. Let us commemorate our renewed bond with most ancient and sacred sentiment. One that has gone unperformed in this world for millennia. The Accord of the Optimatoi. In ages long past, when our wise rule first expanded into Gielinor, we were served by noble and heroic soldiers who fought ferociously to prove their valor and their loyalty. We named such soldiers Optimatoi. They were inducted into the knightly order of the same name. We do not offer that, for it would be a meager honor compared to the name you have made for yourself, keeping Gielinor safe these long years. Instead, we offer you a ritual performed in their name, which symbolizes the trust and faith we place in those who place their trust and faith in us. Many times during the God Wars, we performed this ritual, and as more and more organizations fell to our side. We personally converted Grandmaster Vilenius, who served the Dark Lord, to our cause. He founded the Knights of the Temple, who in turn founded the Knights of Falador during my absence to serve in my stead. We used the Accord of the Optimai to welcome the Knights of the Temple to our fold when they had proved themselves beyond all question. We welcome each of you to participate in the same ritual. Which we do. We've never been a Sardominist, but can we let Zerosians finish whatever they're planning? I don't know. Let's interrupt and warn them, I guess. Wait! What is the meaning of this interruption? Lord Guardian, you are welcome here, but your conduct is an affront to the knights we are here to honor. Zerosians are here. They're planning something during the ceremony. We will be aware of any infiltration. My knights alert to any threat. Sir Valance is secretly a demon. He's going to turn the Temple Knights against you. Sir Lance is one of my most loyal servants. He would never... Surreptitious. We've been rumbled to blow the damn horn. Uh-oh. Eva Kashin. I see the truth. Please praise the truth, master. Oh, we're gonna see who lies on which side here. What? He still has the crown. We've been betrayed. As an Audra, of course. How typical of your arrogance to think you can stand against a god. It is your destiny to overcommit, only to be captured by my forces. Without your master's skirts to hide behind, you are no match for me, Majoret. Surrender now, or we may be forced to devise more extreme measures when trapping you in a pyramid this time. My lord has commanded me. I will die before I fail. Saradomin is a true god. Even the ancients cannot stand against him. No, Saradomin is only a pretender. Saradomin. Zaros, surprised to see you here getting your hands dirty. Of course, Zaros is the true master. Praise Zaros. I live in hope that all things can be accomplished without my direct intervention. Thus far, I remain disappointed. I apologize, Lord. Our intelligence was lacking. Think no more of it. Give me the crown, Saradomin. What would possibly compel me to do that? The crown is my birthright, young pretender. Until this point, I have had no need for it. I allowed you to safeguard it for me, ensuring that I never lost track of its exact position. My plans now require the crown. Return it. I see death has done nothing to humble your arrogance, empty lord. We stand in the ruins of your empire. My followers cover the world while yours can be counted on one hand. You cannot take it. As always, you credit yourself for the victories of others. It was not you that struck me down. If you will not give it to me, I will simply take it. The crown vanishes and reappears near Zaros. What? How did you... You have called yourself a god for so long, you have forgotten that it is a lie. You are not a god. I am. The Lord Zaros proves his supremacy. More like petty banditry. We will defy the villainy to the end. I advise you not to speak retribution against my followers for simply taking back what belongs to me. I represent no threat to your dominance of Gielinor. As far as I am concerned, you may keep it. There is no benefit to you in vengeance, only costly losses. As an Udra, we are leaving. We shall bring the faithful. Of course, my lord. How many of these people stay? Oh, it's like people randomly scattered through. That was cool. We cannot stand for this treachery. Holy of Holies, give the order and we will hunt them down. Traitors and ancient horrors cannot stand against our faith and steel. Faith and steel, Amek. The castle has been breached. Half of my knights have been stolen, along with my most sacred possession. There must be consequences for the failure of this magnitude. Oh, is he just gonna kill him? My liege, I take full responsibility for this grave lapse in your safekeeping. I will resign from the order if that proves sufficient. You may have my life if you wish it. No, Amek, I am sorry. This is a path I have walked many times before. This failure is mine to bear, not yours. It is mine to foresee. Make no mistake, this is a stain on the honor of the White Knights. Those who abandoned us are traitors, deserters, and spies. But you who remain should be hailed as paragons of honor and loyalty. We have suffered indignity, but let no one here but me suffer the shame of it. You are most gracious, my liege. We are honored by your patronage. Lord Guardian, you have been uncharacteristically quiet. Step forward. Me? You are known to be close to many of the servants of Zaros. Did you have a hand in this? They deceived me as well. I see. I think it's safe to say I couldn't have stopped Zaros if I tried. Then go in peace. If you see your friends, tell them I will protect Gielinor. Zaros has no love for its people. Praise Saradomin. There must be a way to stop him. It is time that Saren takes responsibility for her family's sins. What now? I bet the Zarosians went back to Caradet. Let's go crash their after-party. Great. Okay. So, we're going back to Caradet. This feels like the end of the quest. I'm gonna go to Caradet. We've got, like, a couple of seconds left in this episode. But I'm gonna go to Caradet. We're gonna extend this episode just a little bit longer. Just to see if we can finish this quest in this episode. I thought the beginning of this episode was the end of the quest, but very clearly I was wrong. Which is really funny. This quest was another good 40 minutes from what I expected it to be. Which I guess could technically happen again. Alright, continue the quest. Oh, they're all standing around over there. Azanadra, Trindine, Ariane. Oh! Oh, just a bunch of knights. Eva Kashin. Hey, Zeros. The necessity of my intervention notwithstanding, our goals have been accomplished to my satisfaction. My design nears completion. We'll reconvene near the capital ruins and claim the monolith. I have one final preparation to make. We cannot move yet. By the time I am ready, Saren will be expecting us. Prepare yourselves for war. Yes, my lord. What of the eggs? We are concerned about them. You are concerned about them hatching? Yes, lord. They will destroy Gielinor. They are stable for now. Concern yourself with my instructions. Yes, my lord. Oh. Teleport away. I see the whole gang is here. PolarizedMoon, I am grateful for your assistance in this matter. Good to see you again. You manipulated me. I apologize, PolarizedMoon, but I have been less than honest with my priorities. I did as my lord commanded and to the best of my abilities. Perhaps you seek revenge. This is not the time to find it. I'm sure you have many questions and much to attend to, however. Since we first met, I have valued not only your practical use, but your companionship. But you have your responsibilities and I have mine. I will see you at the monolith. When we next meet, it will be as enemies. Wait, what? Oh, everybody left? I returned that book, by the way. I don't want anyone thinking I'm responsible. What about Sir Owen? I forgot about him. I'll go let him out now. Toodles. You didn't go with them? No. I can see where Azanadra is coming from, but I'm not interested in serving the whim of some dark lord. I don't need a superior to give me my life meaning. I create my own meaning. What are you going to do now? Despite what Zeros says, I don't believe the threat is gone. There must be some researchers I can work with. Maybe I'll quietly contact Reldo. Yes, I worked with Reldo recently. He can be trusted. Should stay away from the Elder Halls for now. The Zerosians don't seem interested, but we don't want to attract unnecessary attention. If you do go back, try not to disturb the eggs. Of course, I'd hate to be responsible for the end of the world. There we go. Unlock the knowledge to restore the Pontifex Observation Ring. Interesting. Alright. Well, that is about all the time we've got for this episode. What? Oh. Alright. That's all the time we've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you like the episode. Ring that bell to see more. Good night. And tomorrow, we are going to the Battle of the Monolith. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.